Assalamu alaikum and greetings. Ali Sharma here, and welcome to our first 360-degree virtual reality family desert off-roading adventure in our 2017 Suzuki Jimny. 360-degree camera is mounted on the bonnet of my car, and as it is 360-degree virtual reality video, so there are a couple of ways you can enjoy the video. If you're watching it on the computer, feel free to click and hold your mouse on the video and drag to look around. If you're watching on smartphones or touch screens, simply touch your screen with your finger and drag your finger around to look around throughout this video. The best way to enjoy this video is to use virtual reality goggles, so you can simply look around by moving your head. It is my very first time to actually edit the 360-degree virtual reality video, so I was having a little bit issue on writing titles. Most of the titles will appear on the windshield of the car, centered on the windshield of the car, so feel free to move around or look around time by time to the windshield of my car and read the titles if you could. Alright, so we started from Maliha Archaeological Museum, and this is the area we have the paragliding para camp or desert camp as well. Now we are leaving the road. Actually there was no road, but anyway we left the road and we are taking this simple off-road here. If you look on the forward side of the video, that's forward point of view, you will see a rocky mountain at the left, and in the distance at the right you will see rocky sandy dunes type mountain. So that is our destination today. We will be going to the mountain at the right from the front view. Right now we are driving in two-wheel drives. Two-wheel drive, not drives, and we have left the road, which was not like a road, and this is just the way a lot of off-roaders use. So there is no much interesting views around, except that you can smell the camel poop and you will see a couple of camel camps or camel camps, no, a couple of camel pens where they keep the camels. Alright, now this is the title appearing, which will go around the video, so try to follow it. This was interesting. Ali Sharma logo floating in the skies. Alright, so a little bit about my Suzuki Jimny. This is a small two-door, three-door of course, the smallest and the most affordable off-roader, true off-roader vehicle that you can get in this price. It is a very fun car vehicle to drive, and it is a true 4x4, a legendary performer, basically, that's what I should say. Do not underestimate the 1.3 liter puny engine in this one. This thing has some serious surprises for you when it comes to off-roading. So now we have left our usual road and we are going towards I don't know if it is secret, a lot of people know it. We are going towards a path which will take us towards the mountain throughout the from like crossing the beautiful dunes. This particular area, if you look around, has a lot of trees. I was thinking I should bring my FPV racer here and go crazy flying proximity FPV in this area. That's my next plan. Alright, finally we have arrived to last point. From this point on, if you want to drive more into dunes, make sure to stop, check on your water supplies, and of course deflate your tires, your vehicle tires, to about 12 or 15 psi. I'm driving a Suzuki Jimny, which we call the desert crab, because it's like a crab when it comes to the dunes. It just floats over sand. So I deflated the tires only up to 20 psi, and Jimny was simply floating on the sand. I did not feel any issues driving it on the sand. And not to mention, I'm not worried about getting stuck anymore. Alright, on the front there's a steep climb, so I was thinking to take a way around from the right side, but then I thought, hey, you're driving a sand crab, so just hit it. And look how easy Suzuki Jimny simply climbs up and keeps going. I used to bring my Raptor, Yamaha Raptor here and ride around and then go paragliding on that mountain that you see on the front view. This is one of the most beautiful areas of dunes and deserts in Sharjah, Fossil Rock areas, Maliha, Jabal al-Faya. All these areas you will find very beautiful dunes, even higher ones, to fulfill all of your desert dune bashing off-roading adventures. So make sure you have a good off-roader if you come here, otherwise you will be spending most of your time digging your car out rather than enjoying your adventure. I'm so glad I bought Suzuki Jimny. Well, it has its drawbacks because of the small, tiny 1.3 liter engine. It's not very powerful, especially if you have the automatic version, which I have. So it's not that powerful to climb higher, dunes and areas. But you can always be creative, and you can always make to the point where you want to go. We are arriving very soon to that mountain, and that is the area, depending on winds, we normally paraglide here. If the winds are bad, we normally go to other area for paragliding, which we will be going in this very video. So keep your seatbelts on and grab your coffee, enjoy looking around. As I have switched to two-wheel drive, so definitely your car won't float in two-wheel drive on the sand for a very long time. Switching to four-wheel drive, backing off. There goes my revolving title again. And we are hitting it again. And Jimny will take it with a smile. I wanted to go on top there right in front of us that you see, but as we did not deflate the tire too much and we were also running out of time, and also we had the tiny little 1.3 liter engine, we were not able to make it to the top. So we will take you half the way up there and then we will turn around and go the other way. Now if you rotate to the right, you will see this nice tall mountain, and I used to take my Raptor all the way up. So if you have a modified car for the desert and dunes, modified four-wheel drive, you can go all the way up. If you have a Yamaha Raptor, I mean quad bikes or dirt bikes, you may go on top and enjoy the view. But if not, you will have to walk all the way up. The path here seems to be cluttered with the rocks. It seems very hard and rocky. However, once you start climbing on a forward view, once you start climbing up there, you will find out these are not just rocks. These are tiny little, I don't know, gravel or rocky things which are mixed with very, very soft sand. So if your tires are not deflated onto up to a very good level, like 15 psi or so, your vehicle will not be able to climb up if it doesn't have a powerful engine. If you have a powerful engine, you might go up all the way using your momentum. Last time I brought my Ford F-150 all the way up there. I took my Ford Ranger Wild Trap all the way up there. But every time I brought my trucks here, I was actually stuck in soft sands and dunes, of course. So now, anyway, I have a legendary off-roader, this little Suzuki Jimny. It does not get stuck anywhere, except that when it comes to climbing up on the dunes and mountains, it has a limit because of its little engine. But I can always be creative to go around those obstacles. Alright, so after we left that area, I just cut off the video that we drove all the way back to this spot from other sides. Now this spot will take us to some rocks that you can see on the forward view at left. I'm not sure if these are the Camel rocks, but anyway, I heard that some of the rocks here are called Camel rocks. I'm not sure if these are the ones, but this is one of my favorite points to come and drive off-road, or you know, even drive RC cars. Before I used to bring my Yamaha Raptor here as well and go nuts on those dunes on the forward view. Alright, we have arrived in this spot. These are beautiful rocks here, mixed or hugging the desert dunes. You can actually get some very beautiful shots if you have a good camera. So we will stop here sometime, take some pictures, enjoy some time, and then we will drive all the way to Jebel Al Faya, where lots of paragliders actually go for paragliding every weekend. Alright, now we are off to Jabal Al Faya, and this little dirty, sandy, dusty, rocky road will mix up with dunes and will turn back into dusty, rocky, dirty, whatever we call it. So now we are in the dunes area or sand area. You might want to keep your tires deflated all the time if you have a bigger vehicle. Back to rocky road, which is easier. Any two-wheel drive car can actually traverse it. Now we arrived in one little climb with a very soft sand, and my little 1.3 liter engine actually does not have enough power to climb up, because we are also running air conditioning at the moment. So instead of deflating the tires, I decided to go back and go around, take a different approach to hit this soft sand. So we will go left, and it took me about 2 or 3 tries to get my little Jimny up, crossing this little obstacle. It looks like very nice and fine, you know, hard sand, but you see how the car is digging in. So you gotta be tricky or deflate the tires all the way down to 10 psi if you have a heavier, bigger vehicle. Anyway, I hit the obstacle sideways. I'm learning my way to drive in sand, and finally the Jimny actually did it. Ariam seems very happy as well that we finally made it. Okay, we are back to that little rocky kind of hard road. Off-road, it's not a road, it's just a path. And we are on our way to Jabal Al Faya, which on the forward view you can see right in front of you. So this whole rocky mountain on the left side is the area for paragliding. If you're a paraglider, you must come here and enjoy paragliding. Now we are going to the base of this mountain. This is the area where everybody paraglides, and as you can see at the right side from the front view, a lot of people have camped there. A lot of off-roading enthusiasts actually come here to ride their off-road vehicles, so you will actually see all kind of people riding their off-road vehicles here. Quad bikes, dirt bikes, buggies, dune buggies, sand rails, cars. I mean, you will see all kind of off-road vehicles in this area. And of course you will also see paragliders. So this is a kind of very famous spot for paragliders. If you paraglide, you must come here. Alright, thank you very much for being with us on this little 360-degree VR virtual reality video. I gotta go and check on the kids as I don't know what's happening. Little Hadi is crying. Once again, thank you very much for being on this little 360-degree virtual reality trip. And if you like it, please leave your likes in comments, and feel free to write anything in your comments, your feedback, your ideas, your suggestions. And inshallah, I'll bring you more 360-degree virtual reality travel videos, family desert off-roading adventures, and other family adventures around Dubai. Take care, and I'm out.